Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we'll discuss about online exhibits as alternative for visual artists. A short disclaimer about this topic because what I'm talking about was based on my personal experience and observation. Since quarantine came to our lives, any mass gatherings were prohibited and art exhibits are the one of those examples of mass gatherings. So, art exhibits were already shifted to virtual or online exhibits as alternative in order for them to adapt during quarantine. But, can people differentiate it from an individual artist who posts their best works on their portfolio and a gallery that conducts an online exhibit on their social media pages? I can differentiate that because I do experience on participating and attending an actual exhibit, and my only memorable experience to me was getting a free food because of particular reasons. Let's talk about exhibits first before we differentiate my first question. The difference between an actual exhibit and a virtual exhibit as a viewer was no direct contact on people around you when it comes on virtual art exhibit. Second is both of them showcasing different types of artworks on a particular exhibit theme. On online art exhibits is the same way of posting content on social media, but the difference was it features different works of participating artists. Exhibit duration was permanent. Like I said, it's like a content on social media. On the actual exhibit, a host, probably the creator of the event invitation on Facebook, will send you an invite for attending their exhibits. Plus points if you know the host personally. Also, if you see an event that you wanted to go in the following days, you can click the Going on Facebook event. If you're not sure, just click Interested. Actual exhibits have duration on when the exhibit starts and about to end. Participating artists on an actual exhibits, artists needed to transport their works into the gallery that they are participating and sign the artist consignment. For those who don't know, an artist consignment contains the title of the work, medium, or what material did you use on the artwork, a short description of your artwork, year of the work produced, and a gallery price. If an artwork was sold, it will mark them using a color dot sticker on the name card of the sold artwork. The usual gallery price share was on 70-30%. 70 will go to the artist and 30% will go to the gallery. Some galleries offer 50-50%. It looks fair in the start, but in an artist's perspective, it's not. Since I've mentioned the first question earlier, there is a difference between posting a portfolio and an exhibit in an online gallery. The difference was a portfolio showcasing the best works of an artist, while having an online exhibit incorporates a theme featuring different works of the participating artist. I think the artist consignment will be still applicable on online exhibits, but the difference is you will submit a higher resolution photo of your artwork. So, if the work was on sculpture, I suggest you should take a 360-degree video or photo on it and make it interactive. Or if you're not that techie kind of person, just take pictures with your sculpture in a different angles and also close-up shots. So, is this the future of an art scene? Yes, it is! Since you know the difference, let's talk about the future of the art scene here in the Philippines and adapting it as a virtual exhibit. This is my general knowledge about posting art online. As an artist and a self-taught digital artist, posting art online is never new to me because before online exhibits proliferate, we have DeviantArt, Pixiv, Tumblr, and of course the latest, ArtStation and Instagram. Individual artists post their works on these platforms in order to showcase their talents for everyone. From what I see, algorithms and engagement matters the most when posting art on social media. So most artists there in social media are in my age group or in younger groups. It means that attention-grabbing visuals matter the most and plus points if an art has something to say like For example, a visual appealing protest art posted on Twitter will be effective because most people on social media, especially to the younger group, are already woke, will likewise retweet it and like it at the same time because you and your audience have the same thoughts as you. Another example is a well-done fan art of a popular character or a celebrity post on your portfolio or in social media. Or go with the flow in art trends like the Toon Challenge, Mermai, Inktober, Sailor Moon Red Draw Challenge, and etc. and make your own twist on it. Or if you're out of ideas but you have god-tier artistry skills, create a tutorial and post it on YouTube. Make sure that it was beginner-friendly because other people with little or no art skills will watch your video. But in case of a traditional visual artist who established himself or herself in physical art scene galleries, things will get tough for them because from what I know, most visual artists, probably older than me here in the Philippines, are technophobes, meaning that they are afraid or avoiding new technology. Well, this time they needed to adapt due to pandemic. Well, most of the time, people wanted to see beautiful things on their feed, so this will be a challenge for visual artists because not all artists creates pretty pictures for the sake of art itself, but for the sake of message or a content of it. But if they wanted to reach a certain audience, they need to study how engagement works on social media. But from what I've experienced is most people don't really care about the written content behind the art unless the visual art speaks for itself, backing up with the write-ups. From what I am seeing today in the visual art scene, there is little or no engagement at all. I know there are likes and some comments I have read, but I don't think it's enough to reach everyone because not all people here knows art as a necessity for their mundane lives. But anyway, for them, they don't matter because they don't care for the likes from social media, and what matters the most is they post it and it will be there forever. We, as an audience, can freely choose what entertains us the most. But this is kind of dangerous for the advertising side because the engagement reach is slow and outdated. Also, most of the audience in the art scene have a selective interest towards art, and these art clicks will matter because they are your number one supporters on your art, whether it's whack or not. For my own point of view, art scene people needed to level up their game on reaching people because clicks and engagements matter, especially replying or liking a comment will matter on small gallery pages. Also, the people have specific interests nowadays due to quarantine, so thumbnail quality will matter the most and the introductory writing behind the art. If they don't have interest in liking it, then try to do better next time, or just make a protest art that is relevant today. After all, artists have an activist mentality. Speaking of having a gallery website on their future virtual art exhibits, they needed to have an official responsive website, and this will have an opportunity for programmers and UX UI designers. But the downside is the financial cost, and most galleries, especially the smaller ones, were in dire need of money because of the low gallery art sales. If they are on a low budget, they can try Wix website or any user-friendly website and setting it up, but they needed to invest in that. Or create an artist documentaries on YouTube just like Art Republic did. The only answer is to advertise to their elite and rich connections, word of mouth, and artist-friendly communication. From what I have seen, the art scene here in my place is only for the rich and elite cliques. And this makes me sad and a bit infuriated just because I didn't have any connections related to creatives. I know, it's unfair, but yeah, that's how it works in an art scene, believe me or not. Politics are everywhere as long as there are a group of people involved. Anyway, I regret not being connected to them much because of personal reasons and do my own way, like self-studying digital art because it makes me hooked and I feel that digital art is the future of art. It's hard at first, but I got used to it on my almost 10-year-old pen tablet and also getting adapted to technical stuff such as pen pressure, DPI, and etc. In conclusion, the art scene here in the Philippines will face new challenges on how to retain their craft online and to sustain their basic necessities in life. Also, I wish them luck even though I didn't practice my art now in galleries. I hope that you enjoy my discussion about online exhibits and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Also, please comment down and suggestions. I will read them and heart them as well. Thank you and keep safe.